But if you just remember that I love you so, it'll be alright. Dream of me tonight, and remember our country life. Our country life. Our country remember that I love you so, it'll be alright. Dream with me tonight, and remember our country life. I know you wanna give me the world, but I already have it. It's all I really need with you. Pure serenity of your love for me, even when you hold me in your arms, and we drift away on a summer day, surrounded by our country life. said I could make them all come true. Then you turned to me and said, in your very special way, there's nothing that I need as long as I have you. Know you're out there feeling lost and alone. I chose to leave you far from home. While you're out there trying, I know deep inside you're dying. But if you just remember that I love you so, it'll be alright. Dream of me tonight. And remember our country I know you're out there feeling lost and alone. 'Cause the life you chose to lead you far from home. I know you're out there trying, but deep inside you're dying. But if you just remember that I love you so, it'll be alright. Dream of me tonight. And remember our country life. I know you wanna give me the world, but I already have it. It's all I really need you. Pure serenity of your love for me. Feel you when you hold me.
In your arms, and we drift away. No, I'm not gonna sing the sad part.
On a summer's day,
Yeah.
surrounded by our country life.
Yeah, man.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, happy Memorial Day weekend.
Children of the Lawn.
It's my salute to all those who fight for our freedom. Wow, that's what I should have played as the opening song.
Your father?
I should have, well, yeah, but I mean, I should have played Freedom.
Pat is DMing you.
Pat is DMing.
Hey Steve, is Country Love available on any available platform? This is a great song.
Oh, well, thank you, Pat. That's going to be on my upcoming solo album. So, yes, it will be soon. It's not now, but it will be soon.
That's right.
And thank you for that. Yeah, I've decided, you know, finally I get to make a record for me. Whoops, here's me. Here's me. Here's me. Da, 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 da.
Okay, so Brenda's going to see The Who tomorrow.
Great. I hope
She
you
just
enjoy
went
that.
and saw BOC last weekend, remember? And she's going to go visit the museum in Bethel, New York. What museum is that?
Baseball museum? No, that's not
The
Bethel.
Who Museum?
The Whoseum.
Museum. Oh, thank you, Shar.
Oh,
Okay.
ground control to Sunglass Steve. I love the big green part at the end. I don't know what museum is in Bethel.
I don't know. Woodstock.
Bethel-
Woodstock, she said.
Oh,
We love that. Okay. Well, you know, we don't know.
I wonder what they'll have there. I
Rock
mean,
and roll stuff.
yeah, but it would be. I guess it would be all stuff from the actual
Woodstock, from the
event.
festival.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, that
Brenda.
does sound like a fun time. I'd be
Brenda
interested.
used to live in Woodstock.
Who did?
Brenda.
Oh, Brenda did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now she's in the Poconos.
And I have who? Oh,
Pocono.
No.
Pocono.
Should go for the snow. Pocono snow. Okay.
Oh, Michael says they were awesome in Boston a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
Enjoy.
But was it? And it was with the orchestra. Did they play with the orchestra, or was it?
Yeah, that's all they're doing.
That's all it is.
And Shar says,
I mean-
"Don't lick the walls at that museum."
Oh.
Well, we know
Man,
about that.
let me tell you what. Do you know the guy from Woodstock that they call Wavy Gravy?
Yes.
I know you do.
Oh. Well, there's
I'm
like an
asking
ice
him.
cream named after him for Ben and Jerry.
Well, he was at the show that we played. Do you remember him?
Yes,
With
I
his
do.
tie-dyed
Yes.
suit on?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. He's
I remember him.
He was, that was an incredible time. I wonder if John, I never asked John if he remembered him, but I don't guess he did.
Well, John
Or
got
would.
dosed at Woodstock.
A lot of people got
At
dosed
the
at
original Woodstock.
Yeah. So if there's punch, don't drink the punch.
Right. Or as Shar says, don't lick the walls.
Yeah. Don't.
There might be some residue on things.
No. I'll bet it's going to be really cool because with all the technology now, I'll bet the presentation is just going to be awesome. I'm sure they have some really killer stuff. I just the Jimi Hendrix stuff alone. But Mountain, Leslie would be there, and
What? Kenny
What?
says, are you playing at the Rising Sun tonight, Steve-O? I doubt the Rising Sun is still there.
Yeah, I am.
And Shar says, when can we expect your album?
That's a good question. I just delivered
The interest-
Volume 1 of Oxzoomed this week. So, I mean, I have to. I got to get Volume 2 ready, but that's not going to be. I hope before the end of the year. I think before the end of the year because I've got some stuff that I have to record. I have to finish some stuff. But sooner than later, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's
gonna
a
be
done
fun.
deal,
Yeah, it's a done deal.
Lucille.
What? Don't squeal. Okay, so let's see.
We have already started our barbecuing.
Already started our barbecue.
We had burgers and chips for lunch, and then I made a nectar soda.
Yeah, didn't we go through this once? What was it on
Facebook.
No, but didn't we? What was the thing that we did it on the show? We talked about a nectar soda on the show.
Oh yeah, and what's his name? Alex Farkas says I'm from there, New Orleans.
Right, and he never heard of it.
Right.
It looks like a strawberry, so it's not that at all.
It's delicious. It tastes like almondy.
Yeah, it's pink.
Oh, how was that cake, Gail?
Yeah, how was that cake?
Yeah, how
White
was
on
that
white.
white on white cake? We love white on white cake. And those are hard to find. You find yellow cake, but white cake is hard to find. They
Make it
usually-
yourself.
Yeah,
Oh, are you gonna make your very special mama's cookies
I'm
tonight?
making Mama's cookies. I'm making some brownies.
Brownies too?
Yep.
Wow, who knew?
Yeah.
No, I'm not sorry about that. How about you guys? Okay.
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 Now, I know Angus, he'll be having chocolate ice cream right after the show if he's not having it right now.
Let me ask you guys something. People in other places than here in Florida. Has anyone heard of Bluebell ice cream?
It's from Texas.
What does that mean?
I had it in Slidell. You had it at
I'm
Mama's house.
Oh, Christmas. I'm thinking of people more in the
Oh, okay.
northern region.
Oh, Gail says brownie sundaes. Yes,
What
we have
brownie
the
sundae?
ice cream,
Oh.
and that's what I was thinking. We have the whipped cream, and I'll make some brownies. Frank
And the
Springhart-
good news is the hospital's like half a block from here.
Okay, Frankie Springhart said yes, San Antonio. All
San
right.
Antonio. Okay. Yeah, San Antonio.
Yeah.
But where did Booker have it that he can't? I mean, you can't get it?
His wife's parents live in Texas, And Laurie Richardson said Bluebell is really good. Do you get it in Atlanta, Laurie?
Yeah, do you get it in Atlanta?
The homemade vanilla
Oh.
is where we go.
See, I mean,
Michael Newton's heard of it. Mark
you're going to want to stick around for the pasture.
Brenda's heard of it.
It's, yeah, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get some for Booker without sending it there for $200.
Pat Romano says, question of the evening.
Yes, question of the evening.
Will your solo record and both Exhumed records be available on vinyl?
I haven't, I would say yes that to Exhumed. I haven't discussed vinyl for my record yet. You know, if it makes sense to put it out, absolutely. I mean, vinyl, I'm glad that it's finally coming around to that by critical choice as opposed to something getting shoved down your throat, you know, because now you can really experience vinyl versus CD or whatever it is. And, you know, on Monday we were doing the history of recorded media and, you know, what came first, tape or whatever it was, and it's interesting how it's all changed over the years, the different formats, and you know, and we won't be talking about that on Monday because Monday's Memorial Day, and we'll be watching what, the Indianapolis 500. Is that Monday?
No, that's Sunday. We have 2 races on Sunday.
2 races, 2.
Formula One from Monaco.
Monaco, the Monegasque.
Indianapolis 500.
And the thing about Monaco is not all of them, but at least almost half of the guys, there's only 20 drivers, almost half of them live in Monaco. At least one of their homes is in Monaco.
Okay, now Frankie.
Looks a little crowded to me. Yes.
He says that he has switched to Tillamook
Oh.
County Creamery. We like Tillamook too.
Oh,
We do. We like their white chocolate raspberry.
yes, we do.
A lot. And we like their, what's the milkshake one? The malted milk one.
How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm okay.
Happy
Are you
Memorial
gigging
Day
tonight or
weekend.
not gigging? Yes? No?
Yeah, I'm gigging tonight. Yeah,
Okay, how much time do we have?
until around 8 o'clock.
Okay, because you got to stick around for the pasture.
Okay.
But I'll be sure, but out of respect, I'll be sure that the pasture starts at 5 of.
Okay. Wonderful.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, so where are you at tonight?
Arthur's Tavern.
Arthur's Tavern. That's what I.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and if everything is okay, I'll be there at least until the end of June on every Friday.
Oh man, that's good to hear. That's
You
good.
hear that, people? Booker's going to be at Arthur's Tavern in Brooklyn, right?
No. It's
And
on,
then
it's on Grove Street in the West Village.
on
Grove
Street
Grove
in the
Street.
West Village every Friday night.
But when Booker's there, it's called Groove
June.
Street.
Grove Street. Oh.
Look at this. There's an underwater Angus in space,
Hey, Angus.
and there's a
Hey, Lori.
Oh.
Hey, Booker.
How you doing?
He's on his way
Hey,
back.
Jeff, driving again.
He's probably on his way home.
He's driving again. I hope you're not in England.
No, we're in. We're about a mile, I don't know, half an hour from Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Almost.
Oh, almost home.
Almost.
Oh, I'll be right back.
How was the thing? How was the event? I mean, you know, I know it was not.
It was packed and it was full of tears and cheers. This guy, he was a legendary tour manager, security guy. He worked for Zeppelin. He worked for Bad Company. He worked for Rod Stewart, Chrissy Hind, and he's been with Sting now for 40-something years.
Wow.
So there was all kinds of people there. Simon Kirk got up from Bad Company and told some hysterical stories. Oh my God, there was some great stories. So funny. And Billy Francis, he was a practical joker as well. So there was all those stories, between touring, and his family told some when he was
That what? He was what?
His family told some, practical joker stories even when he was off the road with his family.
Wow.
So he didn't stop. And he was one of those bigger than life guys, he was real. His father was a trained boxer. So this guy, nobody, in fact, I don't think only one person that was at the party ever saw him get into it with somebody. But so he worked with Peter Grant, he was.
Well, I should have asked Henry. I didn't realize you work with Zeppelin, because Henry, the guy that I've been, wow, all of a sudden it's a rush.
Yeah,
Hi. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Go ahead. Sorry. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, it's okay. Oh, hey, how do you do?
Hey.
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 Hi, Lenny.
Hey, hello.
Yeah.
How are
Hey,
you?
Let's see who we got. Hi, Booker. Hi, Angus.
How you
Hey,
doing?
Booker.
Are those
Jim.
Hey,
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hi, Lenny.
are those bovines?
Yes, they are.
It's okay. Just want to make sure.
Hey,
I
Booker.
heard it through the bovine.
Good, Pekinky Tonka.
Booker,
All right.
Have you ever worked at the Rockwood Hall?
Yes.
That's where the event was that I was at on
So you
Thursday night.
worked in the largest of the 3 rooms, right?
No, we were in the 2 small rooms because it was
Oh.
just a sort of a get together with different people. We had the room that you come in from what? Lowell? No, Orange or something like that. Anyway, we came in through the back entrance, and there was a little room back there where they had food and stuff. And then we went into another room that had a stage, a small stage,
Yeah.
and kind of a circular PA on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they had the presentation and the speeches
Nice.
and the video. They had some videos as well.
I hate to tell you this, that's the big room.
That is. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because you come in the bar, that's a bar in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bar in the back, and then you coming in, that's the main room. Yeah.
Because I saw on the
'Cause
website that there was 3 rooms.
Yeah, there are 3 rooms. There are 2 smaller rooms that are around the corner, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's seating up like up on the 2nd floor in that room, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. No,
Yeah.
everybody just stood around.
What place is this?
Rockwood
Rockwood Hall.
What's it called again?
Rockwood Music Hall.
All right.
Yeah.
This is New York.
He's investigating.
Yeah, but what is he investigating? I looked good at all.
Investigating.
Rockwood.
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 Yeah, it was pretty great. It was pretty amazing. There was a lot of great stories, very funny stories that will live on forever.
Yeah.
Well, that's a very good thing, man. I mean, it's those are they're tough things to do. Those kind of things. They're tough.
They reminded me of some of your stories.
Oh. Well, they
Wow, see.
Hi.
Okay, yeah.
Ms. Wow. Man, I'm telling you, it's what are we having a sale?
I gotta say something. I'm gonna have to cut out just for a little bit. I gotta drive Stella to a party, and then I'll be back.
That's
You're
okay.
gonna
We got
leave her
plenty
there?
of people.
You're gonna
What's
leave
that?
her at a party?
No, I'm gonna drop her off for a little while, and I'll go back and get her later.
So she's gonna be there without you?
Of course, she'll be there with her friends.
Her friends.
Her friends. She'll be there with
I know some of her friends.
Yeah.
And how far away from your house is this party?
Yeah.
It's probably about 4 blocks away.
Oh, okay.
Who are these people?
all right.
Do we know them? Do we approve?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How long have they lived there?
Do you know their names?
School finished yesterday. Yesterday was the last day of school.
Oh, yay,
Oh.
good for Stella.
Yeah.
Hey.
Congratulations. Yeah. That's
right.
good.
That's right.
Okay, now go.
Be
Yeah.
gone.
I don't have to go just yet.
I got your theme song all ready whenever you know.
Jeff,
Okay.
you're still
okay.
driving?
What?
Jeff, you're still on the road?
Yeah, we don't do it in one shot. We do it in 2 days. We stopped in Roanoke.
Oh. I just got off the phone from Gary, who got his
Yeah, he
big.
called me. Now, was the guy from Yazbers actually saw Sting physically?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he did do it, because the lighting director told me at the memorial that they were doing a corporate. He didn't say where, and then they were going to Vegas to set up for their residency.
Oh yeah, no. So it came on Facebook. The keyboard player from Yasker's Farm put on Facebook, I'm 20 feet away from him, like it was Jesus or something. So I'm looking and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell is Sting doing at Jenkinson's on the Jersey Boardwalk? And
I know, it's crazy.
yeah, right.
Wow.
So I didn't know what the thing, but he actually said earlier he had posted and it said, on my way to meet my idol or to see my idol Sting. Hope he hasn't played yet. So I was like, oh man, I wonder what those motherfucking Storino Mafia bastards did to make him play. They must be holding something over his head.
Blue Note last night.
That's what Laurie said. Yeah, that
Yeah.
is the Blue Note.
He was at the Blue Note last night with Shaggy.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I think he's doing a bunch of things with Shaggy.
Yeah.
Because Shaggy was in the photo of the Point
Cowboy
Pleasant show.
played with him. Was Cowboy?
Oh.
Well, Paul
yeah.
Nowinski played
Paul
bass.
now
Right.
played bass on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaggy
And,
told a
another
funny
friend of mine,
story at the.
Kevin Bachelor, is the musical director.
Ah.
Ah.
Branford
Wow.
Gonzalez was there the other night. A whole bunch of musical luminaries.
Mhm.
Pretty cool. And
Good.
Shaggy told a funny story about standing on the side of the stage and Billy Francis is standing next to him while Sting is doing a number, and Shaggy's looking at him like for approval after the first couple shows, and Billy Francis looks over and says, "I'd buy a ticket."
Aw. The ultimate compliment, because actually
right.
that's what Jeff and I were just saying. I mean, that's what Gary and I were just saying. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't drive down the shore to see Sting. Like, I'm not sitting in traffic for an hour and a half.
Right.
And Memorial Day traffic. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Someone just called me for a last minute gig and I said, unless you are flying me there, you know, like in your helicopter, dropping me on the roof of the place and then picking me
I
up
got
and
two.
taking me
I
home.
got 2 words for you, Kobe Bryant. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, and I mean, I tell you what, I don't want to go anywhere that bad.
Yeah.
Gary said they got canceled today.
They did. They rehearsed instead, but he was on the road.
Because
So I
because
guess
of
you
the
didn't pick up
storms.
the phone. So I'm the fallback call.
Oh,
Now we saw that there was some big storms up in Virginia
Yeah.
and Maryland. and
Tornado
Washington.
warnings again, and hail, and it was mostly like southwest Jersey, like in that area of Tom's River and whatnot. And he was supposed to be playing south, but yeah, a lot of stuff
Yeah.
is going to be, you know, that's the thing about the weather. You know, you can't count on it.
I know.
So sometimes I do.
Especially
Don't
when you
tell
play
me there weren't
outdoors.
gigs that you were praying to have rained out though. It's just like, you're like, maybe it'll rain. Maybe it'll rain.
there's not enough things going wrong. We need weather problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Joe, are you checking the weather over there? Is, you know, are you on the weather watch today?
Monkeypox.
Me?
Monkeypox. That's right. If things aren't bad enough, we got monkeypox on the horizon.
Yeah.
How long has it been called that?
A long time,
A
apparently.
long time.
Yeah.
Monkeypox. I mean, that doesn't even. That sounds like something you fix stuff with.
That bastard Curious George. That Curious George and that man in the yellow hat. I knew those fuckers. were
I'm
up to something.
telling you, man.
Screw Curious George.
Weren't there a rock band from Britain like in the 60s? The
Yeah, the
Monkey.
monkeypox.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Mickey Dolenz was the first patient with monkeypox.
Buddha boom.
I don't know. I mean,
Somebody
I'm a
said
believer.
I didn't believe in monkeypox, but then I saw her face, and now I'm a believer.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Oh, that was
Very good.
Brutal.
Very good.
That's nice.
wow, that's like an Ohio girl. You know about an Ohio girl?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Oh,
Jesus. Buddha boom.
Is that like an Essex girl? Yeah.
yeah, an Essex girl. You know, I was telling an Essex girl. I was in Stowe on the Wall, and I was telling an Essex girl joke, and these people said, "We're from Essex."
That's funny.
Can I just make a confession right now to my dearest friend in the universe at this moment, and that's Jeffrey Seitz. So Jeff, I have a confession to make, and it was kind of an oversight, and I'm really sorry, but for your birthday, I went and got a cake from Stuyertown Bakery for you.
Oh.
And then you came by the house, and then after you left, I said to Michael, "Oh shit, I forgot to give Jeff the cake." And Michael said, "Well, I guess we have to eat it now." So we ate your cake.
Oh well, darn. Yeah.
But happy birthday, bro! It was good.
We ate your cake too, man.
That's nice.
That's great. That's
You're
great.
gonna
In
be
fact, I
having your
encourage
ice cream
everyone to buy
later.
a cake for Jeff's birthday and eat it yourselves. It's a really there's something extra good about it when you feel like you're doing it bad.
Yeah,
You're like
exactly.
you're committing a crime.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all good. Anybody doing anything good for the Memorial Day weekend?
Is that what it is?
yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask you. They don't celebrate down there, do they?
Not Memorial Day.
You got any monkeypox down there, Lenny?
Yeah, you got some monkeypox. Jim, out there, you seeing any of that? More of
Not as far as I know.
I think we got some sloth crud.
Oh.
That's pretty much universal.
They come down every 24 hours and spread. They do their business once a day. They come down from the trees, and they don't defecate or urinate up there. They come down and then they go back up.
Well, think about it. That's a good thing, because if you happen to be walking by at the wrong moment,
Right.
I would imagine that's like a casual dropping. I'm sure that makes a sound and everything. So
Welcome to the rainforest. Yeah. Flat, swish. Anyway, no,
okay, that's good. That's good.
they're around.
And are
Remember
you
you telling
coming
a
to
story
the party?
Yeah, I think I gotta go. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. The call. Get my name for the call. All right.
Is that you, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, you're free to go.
Play nice with the other kids, Angus.
Yeah.
Jim, I remember you telling a story about
Yes.
the sloth crossing the road.
Yes.
I actually saw a video of that recently. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Right down on its stomach, and slowly.
Yeah. It's about a 20-minute crawl. And when they're on the ground, especially on blacktop or some hard surface, they stretch their arms and legs out. So it's almost like, can you imagine stretching your arms and legs out and just barely hovering over the ground? And so it takes them about 20 minutes to cross a lane and a half.
Not lately.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's pretty, everybody stops and you wonder if there was an accident a mile down the road. No, this, sloth and really they don't like people really picking them up because they are infested with all kinds of critters and, all these dynamic ecology things going on. And they say now that they're discovering some of the critters in there and how this sloth can live with all this infection, with all these nastiness. Something's going on with that animal. So they're trying to figure it out right now. And there's some really cool people not far from where I'm sitting that they put these little trackers on them and they send them out and they can follow and they can learn about them. But it's pretty amazing. These critters are pretty amazing. People don't pay a lot of attention to them, but when you start thinking about them and learning about them, it's pretty impressive. And they've been around for a long time. They swim. It's amazing.
They swim?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like slow? How do they float? If
It's a sloth. It's not really a paddle. It's kind of like a, like a. Hey, what you want to hear something just real quick? That reminded me. I was at the beach the other day, and I come out of the water. I don't go out too far, and I come out and I turn my head and I see this gray thing, like just bulging out. What the hell? And I thought, no, it can't be a shark because it was oval. It was oval and had whiskers. It was a stinking manatee. I don't know if you've ever seen.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's a again, they're called the Gandoka River, which is about 15 miles from where I'm sitting here, and there's this amazing place where they have these white dolphins and humongous sea turtles and all these great things, and so every once in a while they stray from that. They go off and they check out the things and they stay real shallow, and it was just maybe 50 feet in front of me, and it just cruising down the coast,
Well, those manatees, we have a place down here in Florida called Manatee Park, and it's near the sewage treatment plant. And so the water is really warm, and in the winter, there's like hundreds of them. I mean, not really 10 or 20, well, not hundreds, maybe 120, 130. Unbelievable. It's I've never seen anything like it, but just go and see them.
Yeah, they're an interesting critter, I'll tell you.
That's incredible. But now what's happening here is the seagrasses are getting, I mean, I don't want to do the the world news tonight, but the seagrasses are dying, and so they're starving.
Exactly.
People are growing lettuce for them. It's nuts.
No, it's the world's changing right before our eyes. I mean, we can see it,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Believe me.
It's wild. It's just wild. So we got to keep together, keep the vibe going. I mean, honest to goodness, you got to keep the communication going, because otherwise everybody runs in different directions, and especially where I'm at, there's things that are close. It's like, just real quick, just the last time I was on here, a few days later, I had this health scare, right? I don't know if you've had sciatica. Do you know somebody who had sciatica pain?
I do know somebody who had it. Sure, the sciatic nerve, yeah.
I've had it.
Oh, well, then you can, I think you'll appreciate, I started feeling this, I got like lower back pain. And I don't want to get too medical involved and all this stuff, but all of a sudden the pain started going further down my right butt cheek and down into my thigh. I said, okay, this is great. This is not a good thing, right? Well, since then, I've been to 4 chiropractic sessions. I've had, 3 injections of B12, and it's really amazing how that works. It just relaxes everything. And I walk right in the pharmacy, and they give me the shot in the butt in the pharmacy. Man, it's crazy. And but what had happened was I was sitting at a computer chair, and I had hot and cold, and I was really feeling good. I said, "Man, I think I'm okay." And then a mousey can relate to this. You just move it. I just lifted my leg, and I tell you what, it felt like somebody tased me.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, I'm thinking, God, I'm feeling awful. Then I opened my eyes. I had either the shock had made my body jerk, and the chair rolled out. I went flying, hit where the pain emanated from, right on my butt cheek. Then my head fell down, and I got a little pedal board like several feet away, cracked my face on that.
Wow.
And then I realized I'm gurgling in blood, right? And it had been there for a while because it was kind of, the skin, like on pudding.
Yeah, coagulated.
Yeah, I would been there, and just a really funny twisted story. I don't want to drag it out because there's a lot of tragedy going on. But so I'm laying in this blood, and my wife is on the other side of the house. Her name is Jo, J-O. Okay, so Joe, barely. And the thing is, she's had hearing problems lately, so we've gotten her hearing aids, and it's a beautiful thing. All right, but she didn't have them in that day, so she's at the other end of the house, and I'm Joe, about half a dozen times. So then our dog out in the yard, I yell, Joe, it barks. So this goes back for about 5 or 6 times. Joe, Joe. Finally, finally, and I'm laying there in this, I'm thinking Jimi Hendrix and vomit, but not as bad, I got my face, and I'm saying, and finally, I kind of ran out of steam, and she then I hear her walk out, and she goes, Lucy, that's our dog. Lucy, quit barking. It's okay. You don't have to bark. I don't see any Watuses or sloths running around, right? And I'm going, no, it's me. And she finally heard me. And she came in, and I don't know, the sight must have been, I was on the ground, my face was, and she wiped me up and went to the clinic. It was nuts. All I'm saying is, Jesus Christ, excuse me, but life throws you a curve, man. I did not expect that. Yeah. And then the pain and just getting into bed. Forget about getting out of it. Got to get in it first. Yeah. Oh my God. It was like I had to sit on the edge. Mousy, did you do this?
It's like having a jabbing toothache.
Oh my God.
Run through your entire body.
You can't do anything. Yeah. And when you finally find a spot, you can't move from that spot.
Nope. I would say to everybody, get me the ice packs and just like pack myself.
God forbid if you cough. Yeah. You punch somebody next to
you. And you can't figure out what the hell you did. Like there's no reason for it. And I really feel, thank God I only had, I'm going to knock wood, a couple of incidents of it in my life, but I know people who have it chronically. Joe Morello had sciatica really badly. And and I would say to him, quit sitting on the fucking wallet. It was like a joke. He had this big fat wallet.
That's right.
It's that nerve, it runs the entire length of one side of your body.
Oh, it's awful, yeah.
Only one side?
Well, on both sides. You have
both sides.
Yeah, but it goes like it's from your spinal cord.
I understand what you meant. Yeah.
The Children of the Lawn, Laurie Richardson must have had it because she said the pain is so intense.
Yeah, it's like no other pain you've ever experienced. You can't even describe the pain. Wow. It's not like I gave birth to children with no painkillers, and that was like a day at the beach compared to having
that's yeah. I can't imagine. It was awful.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was awful. So I'm just saying. So now I've made a promise to myself. I got a little scar on my nose here. I made a promise to myself. Slow down, man. Really, that the big thing you hear is learn from the sloth, just chill.
Way of the sloth.
Yeah, man. You'll get there, Well, hey, Steve, real quick, here in Costa Rica, it's the only country where they have, the only 2- and 3-fingered sloths exist here. Only place on the planet.
In Costa Rica?
Costa Rica, yeah. I'm telling you, it's the shit. Anyway, that's for the the National Geographic listeners.
As long as you don't step in it, that's okay. You got to take some video of this stuff.
Yeah. That would be so cool.
I had sent some photos to just before this happened, this whole episode with this falling, to Angus. I just photographed a bunch of flowers in our property, so he's got them. And then, I didn't want to just send da-da-da-da-do. I figured, well, if I get together with you guys, you can see a set of, flowers, set of animals, and I've got videos of monkeys out in the front yard. And
you have to send.
Well, yeah, and listen, tell Joe that anytime you are in a pool of blood, those pictures are welcome too.
Thank you. Well,
they're especially welcome.
I'll let her know you said that. With love, you projected it with a positive.
Because we're about sharing.
That's right. And what else can you do at that point? You're in a pool of blood. Your dog's barking. Your wife can't hear you. I'm gonna die over here.
I'll tell you, I'm living in a band house out on the island, and the sound man is in the basement building things, and he cuts his finger in half and runs up from the basement to the main floor of the house, up to the second floor of the house where my room is, and he says, "Get your camera. I got to go to the hospital, but get your camera."
God.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. It's only black and white, but it's
it's nasty, yeah.
I took it. It's not like, oh no. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Bro.
Yeah, it was
document everything at this point.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So Lenny.
Yes.
I hope you got a good joke teed up for us tonight.
Okay.
I'm just saying, as it rolls on.
Oh wait,
Should-
now
We've been
Yeah.
doing some killer stuff
Um,
this week. I just tell you that. Huh?
just for our free-for-allers,
Oh,
Brenda, one of our children of the lawn, so she Googled
Hey, Brenda.
it. It says that sloths are surprisingly strong swimmers.
Telling you.
huh?
Clarified, you see? Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's absolutely. They have to cross, and just like crossing the road, if people aren't careful. Well, I was one afternoon. It was a traffic stop, and it was a mother sloth, and she had this little baby. I mean, as big as a couple of marshmallows. I mean, it was just small, and it was just clinching. But they're so cute, man. I exaggerate about the marshmallows. Maybe more like oranges. I mean, but they're so cute. I mean,
And how big is the big sloth?
I would say the arms stretch maybe
Hearing that sound again?
3. Let me see, 1, 2, maybe 4 feet, 5 feet across at least, and the legs. So I'll send some photos when they're all sprawled
please.
out like
I would be interested to
Like-
see that. Lenny, no sloths in Antigua, huh?
No, probably the most exciting thing are the mongoose.
Ooh,
Oh, the mongoose.
Oh, the
they'd have a-
scorpions. The scorpions, they're pretty exciting.
Or if you're from Antigua, you said mongoose.
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 Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Booker.
Bill, David.
That's great.
I'm of Caribbean descent, so it's not mongoose. It's where the mongoose.
That's right.
Well, whenever we see one, we just yell, mongoose.
And do they start playing? Do they,
No,
Yeah.
they're just like they're weasels, I guess. But
Ah,
they have really tiny little legs, so if they try to run across the street, it's a big deal. They can't run that fast.
And do you have cobras there or no cobras?
No snakes at all.
You have
Yeah.
mongoose, you have no cobra.
Yeah, they've eliminated.
eat the snake.
Because it was. Do you remember? Do we all remember Don Prudhomme? Don
Yeah.
the Snake
Yeah.
Prudhomme?
What?
Yeah, Don the snake.
And he used to race a mongoose. It was his
Yeah.
snake and a mongoose.
Oh, I'm thinking of the chicken guy, the Purdue.
No,
Where's
he
that
used to race
blood?
chicken.
You gonna stand? Come here.
Hey, Miles Davis.
Oh,
Miles Davis.
look who just beamed in to the deck.
Yes, my grandson.
Miles Davis.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Say hi. Xavier.
Is
Hey, what?
that Alexander?
No, that's Xavier.
Oh, hi, Xavier.
what do you got there?
Hi, Xavier.
See
Was that a yo-yo?
Yeah, it's a yo-yo.
Ah, Duncan yo-yo.
Yo.
It's not a Duncan. It doesn't do those things, which is.
Oh,
It just yo-yos.
I have to get him. I have to go get him a real yo-yo.
Probably why he still
Good
has
luck
his
trying
teeth.
to find that.
It's
I
a,
have to tell you, when my kid,
it's a toy.
He-
Oh,
he
you got
he-
that from there?
Oh, it was in Easter baskets.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was one of the
Watch
things in
this.
my Easter baskets for my
Oh my
kids
goodness.
too.
It's a blow dart.
Picture of a baby
Wait,
sloth.
did he say a blow dart?
A blow dart
I
launcher.
hope so.
Oh, okay.
It was a blow dart launch, a yo-yo, soccer balls, and candy with it.
It's like an invisible boy, right?
Yeah, I know he keeps showing up and disappearing.
No, I like it. It's kind of cool.
Like,
Scotty, we need more.
Not only
power.
that. Yeah, I just see a hand moving around. That's great.
Yeah, he looks like he's in the transporter.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Is he going to go to Arthur's tonight?
oh, he can't go to Arthur.
No?
21.
Oh,
Nah,
But he knows somebody.
he does know something.
it's true.
He went there one time a long time ago. Well, I don't think he was 2 yet.
I was 2 or 3. I was 3.
You were 3?
Yep.
Okay, he was 3.
Does he remember the vibe?
I know he doesn't remember the vibe.
I do.
It was truly dive bar chic at that point.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's the
I'll tell you what, there's no place like home, Auntie.
gigs we crave.
Oh my
That's funny.
goodness.
Yes. I
Yeah,
evicted him from the room, but he's still here.
That's right.
It's just sloths over
The
here.
babies are
Lots.
so cute. Oh, The baby
I'll get you one.
sloths.
Baby sloths.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
give me 2.
Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, they're nice.
They're cute.
But they're disappearing just like everything else.
Like Booker.
Yeah, that's right. Like that kind of sort of.
Booker was disappearing.
There he is.
Oh, Xavier, he pops in, he pops out, he pops in.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Doing a trick. Watch out, Booker. You're not going to do the gig tonight. You'll be playing with an eye patch.
That's right.
Here's Thread the Needle. Watch.
Damn.
Watch out. Uncle, here, watch. Bang.
No. Okay.
Go away.
All right.
Hey,
See ya.
all good. Is that Mr. Bingle?
That Casper?
Is that Big Bird?
No.
Looked like Mr. Bingle to me. Oh no, it's
It's a baby sloth.
Well, it is show and tell, Booker. I mean, he does
It's
have
a
it
baby
right.
sloth.
He's been getting stuff from every relative and every friend since he was like 2 months old.
And you have to keep those forever,
He still has all of them.
Yep.
With the exception of the very first one.
Can you say storage locker? Oh, who's that?
See you later.
Who's with Miles Davis?
He was barking. I think his
There he is.
I see his tail in the back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
Because Chloe is bullying him. Chloe Bowie is like the witchy wife. So if he ever goes to like anybody else, she'll just like snarks at him. And I'm like, dude, you could take her.
Upstairs.
But he doesn't, he's not the alpha dog, so I'll just sort of lay down to it and tolerate it. He's just happy to be anywhere and then happy to be nowhere.
Now,
So
let me tell you, I always leave the door closed here.
yeah.
And I forgot my phone over this. I went to get my phone, and when I came back, I left the door open. And that's like the invitation. Please come in.
Yeah, that's what happened here. The door was closed, and all of a sudden it just came flying open. They just came charging in like, unless I was laying on the ground with a problem with my sciatica, and then no one.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah,
It must be a common thing because Anton Jutner has it also.
sciatica. It is.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's not common, but I mean,
He
it's
said sciatica is horrible. The pain runs down your lower back, down your ass, your leg, and into your foot.
And into the roots of the trees.
Pretty much, yeah.
And the spots come down. No. I didn't have it to my foot. I was fortunate. It never went past my knee. But that was enough. I couldn't handle it because I was playing, and if you sit for too long or stand for too long, it's. And man, I play a set and I get up like, wow, geez, like, oh my God, like somebody kicked me in the. I mean, it's like really painful, So you're taking all these anti-inflammatories, and a lot of those aren't good for you, liver especially. So now this vitamin B12 shot. I tell you what, it really helped. And like the nurse said, he goes, you're going to pee red for a couple days. And it's nice, you pee and it goes down there and it's like, oh, it's like a rosé, it's a nice shade of pink. But I'm just saying it's in your system that fast and it goes through your entire body right away. So it's a very quick relief.
Jim, I get one of those shots. I get a B12 shot every month.
You know what? In fact, after this happened, she even suggested, you come once a month, and it's like 1/10 of a doctor's visit, right? I mean, you get the shot, you're there, you feel great, and and they don't have to worry about it. So that's good. But I'm going to try it once a month. I'm going to start that in the next.
Yeah. It's a funny kind of thing because you feel better after you don't really notice it right away.
Right.
A day or two later, it's like, wow, I feel pretty good.
It's like the reverse whiplash. You know what I'm saying? It's like 48 hours later, but you actually feel better, not worse.
It does.
And then it's like, wow, I can turn. I don't get that like ache when you just make sometimes you make a sudden stop. And you're not going to get that pain.
Yeah. I think Steve could probably use some.
Yeah, I think Steve will send you some.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
B12 tablets, a pill.
Yeah, no, but you want the shot, the injection, and
Okay.
it's a little vial. I mean, so when they give you the shot, it takes several seconds for it to get in there, But like Phil said, after a few days, it's like, man, I feel like lubricated. You know what I mean? Like I can feel, I can move around, and because what happens is I was favoring the other leg. Sorry, Steve.
I was okay. I think Jeff's home.
Where are you?
Yeah, he was yawning. It's like,
Oh,
I'm sorry, man. But then I started favoring my left leg, right? Because I'm thinking, okay, I don't want anything to touch my right leg. And then, of course, Murphy's Law, you bump into every friggin' thing, because you're trying not to do it. And that's what was happening. So the best thing was I try to just relax, try to lay down. I've never napped. I don't know if any of you nap. Take a break.
Yeah. Guilty.
Big fan.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
oh my God, I nap when I sleep.
The best.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I nap, when I go to sleep. So I figured I've covered the nap already. But anyway, no, but it's very hard for me to just stop and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I have to listen to my body now. That's it. You go through these, it's usually every 10 years, and I'm going to be 70 in a few months.
Wow.
So
months.
That's what, you know what I mean? That's what's happened to me.
How many months? 70 when?
September 27th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm the 21st.
Oh, nice to meet you, bro.
Hey, right back at you there.
Libra's got to hang, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the last. Yeah. No, I'm a Virgo, man. I'm like the last word of summer.
I take it back.
Oh, you can hang with Laurie. She's the lead.
Ah, there you go, Laurie.
October 6th.
Don't we want balance? I'm telling you, anything goes off kilter a little bit, it's like a nail in the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Right, Steve?
I think that they must have forged her birth certificate.
Really?
There's no balance over there. Balance. She can't even walk. Balance.
I'm always trying to find it, though.
Well, I will tell you this. This is very funny, and it's God's honest truth, and she's right here. When in the bad old days when they used to pass the thing around, somebody give you a little pop, she'd say, "Oh no, the other side. You have to do the other side. I'll be out of balance."
That's right.
That's even me up.
Totally legit.
I'm going to say goodbye because I got to unpack the car.
All right, man.
Great seeing you all.
And enjoy.
Good to see you, bro. Glad you're feeling better.
Hey, Jeff, you know what would be really good right now? A nice cup of tea and some Stuyertown Bakery coffee cake.
And what did you get crumb cake?
I did.
Oh, God. I just finished my last one before we left because I froze one, and we were supposed to get one when we went to New Jersey, but we never.
All right,
one.
I'm gonna send you one. See,
I
got to ask you this, Master, because you're there all the time. What's with the fucking diners closing at 10:30?
I know, because no staff.
Yeah,
there's just not enough people to work.
That's crazy.
We're coming back from the memorial. I was like, let's stop at TikTok. We pull in the driveway and there's nobody there.
Yeah, no, because they can't get people to work at night now. Everybody's like, we don't want to work anymore. We just want to bang on the drum all day.
Home.
Yeah, exactly.
Waffle houses are still open, so
that's like a cockroach. That's just.
All right, everybody.
Okay, man.
Stay well.
Later.
Talk to you soon, Jeff.
2 and 3 toes.
Watch out for the sloths.
2 and 3 toes.
Okay, bro. We'll see ya.
See ya.
I love you.
Oh.
Little baby sloths.
You're not going anywhere, Jeff.
I know. I'm trying.
I lay down. I got to take a nap now.
There he goes. It's time for a nap, huh?
It looked like when he walked into the house, it looked like he does what I do whenever I come back from vacation or something like that.
Yeah.
I walk through the house and check every room.
Me too. Every single thing, right? Look in all closets, open up, do the same thing. Go into the bathroom, check behind the shower curtains. I look through everything.
I don't
No.
walk that far.
Oh my God.
What are you checking for?
Just to make sure everything's where
make
it's
sure
Let me tell you what. If somebody is in that part of my
No,
house,
it's not even that. It's just everything needs to be where it's supposed to be.
oh, I get that. But what? But well, for me, what is it?
We go straight to the bed.
Yeah, we come right. Yeah, out of the garage. Don't even stop at the kitchen.
No, go
down the
straight to the
hallway, right into the bedroom. No, because the suitcase goes in the living room, so the dog can look for whatever's in there.
Well, if the dog's with us.
Are you talking about every day?
No,
You do that every day when you
go
come
on
home.
vacation.
When
you come home from
Mousy, when you
vacation.
come home from vacation, or just when you come home?
Vacation.
Okay, what is vacation?
Oh, okay.
It's the
You
thing
do
that comes
that.
between Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Like, well, like my last vacation, I went to Italy back in December.
Yeah, we were,
But,
we
you
were
know,
there
we
with
were
your
there
family.
with
Right?
When I come home from vacation, it's basically hit the ground running. I mean, it's like, well, I guess I stayed there too long and now I got all this stuff to deal with. So, you know, you just kind of come flying in and it's
Hey,
different.
At
You know?
least you went on vacation.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
Yeah.
been sitting here every day.
yeah.
I'm on permanent vacation.
Yeah, I was supposed to
Endless,
go.
endless vacation. Like
That's
I
it.
don't care. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do
Joe
anything.
really there? Is that a big?
Oh no, that's Joe. He's there.
Really there?
He's there. Yeah, he's there.
I, you know what? I'm hydrating like maniac. I'm keep pouring in water. I had COVID last week.
Oh,
And yeah, and you know, and I was yelling at Jeff saying to him, how did you get COVID? And he's like, I don't know, I've been so careful. And I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't have been working a festival down in Georgia with 10 billion people there. And he's like, but it was outside and here I am, I've gone nowhere.
And you got COVID.
And got
That's
COVID.
weird.
And my
Yeah.
husband got it first. My husband vaxxed and boosted. His boost was in February. And here it is, you know, middle of May, and he got it. I couldn't take the booster because of heart surgery. I had to wait like a couple months so it doesn't inflame your heart muscles.
Oh.
So, but it doesn't matter. He was boosted like 6 ways to Sunday. And by the way, like I think I never go anywhere. He literally never goes anywhere. So, you know, what you were saying, Steve, you know, it's just like if you're in the neighborhood
Yep.
and you smell cigarette smoke from somewhere you don't know where it's coming from, that's what this strain of COVID is like.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's
In the
just, it's
neighborhood,
like,
and you're
it's-
gonna get it.
But I've been in a whole bunch of places where everybody around me has gotten it, and I've gotten the PCR test negative.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it.
Over and over and over again.
well, there are two, there's two ends of the spectrum. There's the people that get it and they're dead in a week, and then there's the people that don't get it, and then there's every variation,
In between.
it's crazy.
Well, and I worked at a wedding. I had a gig at a wedding a couple of weeks ago down in Rumson, New Jersey. And I told you it was like this big country club. Had to be 150 guests at the wedding, the band, all the staff. And I am literally, I'm not lying, the only person in the place wearing a mask. Okay. And people are looking at me, and the girl from the band, she's like, Mash, you don't have to wear a mask. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wear the mask. And now here I'm thinking, okay, I probably was getting COVID at that point. So all these people that are looking at me, like I'm out of my mind for wearing a mask, can thank their lucky stars that I was wearing the mask. Because guess what? I wasn't protecting myself. I was protecting them from the COVID.
Wow.
You know though, at when Arthur's Tavern first reopened, Friday I couldn't do. So I got Frank Gravis to sub me, right? Frank wore a mask the whole night. The rest of the band, nobody wore a mask. Frank was the only person in the band to test positive.
Oh.
Wow. So that saved the rest of the band probably from getting COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's listen. That's what they said in the beginning. And Angus, I'm glad you made it back for the pasture. I have a very special Memorial Day pasture today. This fine Memorial Day.
I don't think it's going to mean anything to anybody but one person.
Yeah, there's only one person in here that's going to mean anything to. What?
Is that on the grill?
Barbecue
Is that
chicken.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
barbecue. Well,
wow,
he put
boy,
some kind of
nice.
subliminal
Wow.
message in
Where's
there.
that thing over there?
I saw it.
Oh,
What?
He put a subliminal
Yeah,
message.
you know, there's a
It's not a-
What was that?
I Bluebell. That's not nice, Steve.
We bought a tub today, Booker, and we had some already.
I'm not going to Texas. I'm not going to Texas until I think August.
We're trying to figure out how to get you some.
Yeah, we are.
No.
We are.
My
No.
mother, when she was,
He says no.
she was still in Queens, would order it, and they sent it to you for, 4.5 gallons in dry ice. It's just ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to overnight it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But she would buy it all the time. So I would go to her house to get some Bluebell.
Man, there was the big one's coming up. This is the grand finale.
He said, "Watch this. I'm going to put something subliminal in here." And I'm like,
Subliminal.
That's not so subliminal anymore.
It's kind of liminal.
It's going to be the Bluebell container in front.
That's great.
Bluebell in them.
There you go, Ukraine.
Closest to homemade ice cream there is.
So like you could definitely tell the difference. Like if you were blindfolded, you'd know which one was the Bluebell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Right.
You've never had it?
I
That
would
homemade
know.
vanilla is like
I would know. We're back. I'm
Insane.
not going to do it to
Do
you.
you remember back in the 60s what Breyer's vanilla used to taste like?
Used to taste
I
like.
when it had the little beans in it.
Think better than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what
Definitely
Bluebell
more
is.
even vanilla, more of
Yeah.
a vanilla flavor.
Yeah, it's
And
better than that.
sweet. Oh, so
thick,
good.
creamy, good.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But there you go. So anyway.
But if do you get Tillamook up there? Tilla Mook, MOOK.
MOOK.
I think so.
Oh,
Try their ice cream. It's really good.
there's some good ice cream there.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the name of that again?
Tillamook. Tillamook. You'll get it at Publix, Angus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good.
It's out of I think Oregon State. It's a creamery there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really good ice cream.
Yeah, and and
But-
it's the weekend for ice cream.
That's right.
So on that note,
Pretty much.
I gotta run.
Ah,
Have a
Have a
good
good
gig.
day,
Have a
Booker.
good weekend.
All right.
hey there, man.
Everybody have a great and safe weekend.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
too, man.
Yours.
I guess.
Have a great show, bro. Say hello to everybody.
I will.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye,
Say bye
Take
to
care,
my
Booker.
Xavier.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
Every week.
Yeah, that's great. He's got a gig every week.
What about you, Joe? You gigging?
Let's see where did we pirate this picture from? iStock? Oh, yep. Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
You're as big as Steve.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Giger.
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Yes, you're on. The boy in the black shirt.
No, I had a gig 2 weeks ago, and we spread out. Everyone had their own mic. We tried to make sure no one would catch COVID, and then the keyboard player got COVID this week. We don't know. He probably didn't get it from that gig, but anyway, this weekend I'm not doing anything. We brought in a new dog from a shelter, so we're acclimating this dog with our current dog, and
Oh, that's
see how that
good.
goes.
Yeah.
What kind of
Good for you.
dog? Where's the picture?
Yeah.
The house.
Yeah, I was going to take pictures of both of them and put them here, and I just didn't get the time to do it because it was pretty chaotic. We brought.
How
the dog
dare
here.
you tease us with a new dog?
Wow,
Yeah.
man.
With no pictures. What's up, Len?
Len, what are you doing
A
there?
bug went down my shirt.
No.
Oh,
That's
you
what she
know,
said. Bam.
If I had $1.
I don't even want to tell you about it. But
Well, I gotta go check the chickens.
yeah, go check the chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, checking the chicken.
Chicken the
Choking
chicken.
the chicken.
Go check that chicken.
Banking the chicken.
Well,
Yeah, it
anyway.
is.
So, Steve, what's the
Call
timeline
chicken.
on release of Exhumed?
Yeah.
I am told before the end of summer. I'm believing before Labor Day and after the 4th of July.
Cool.
And volume 2, I'm thinking will be out maybe a month or two after that.
Oh, are they both mixed?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
everything. Yeah, it just needs to be. I mean, yeah, they're
Mastered.
they're mixed. They're it's weird too, man. I mean, I got to tell you, it's not the first album I've made with him not being there. It's not a whole album. Well, yeah, a whole album, deluxe, Left for Live deluxe. I had to do all those mixes. It was just so strange hearing him talk. And on these mixes that I'm including on volume 1, he's talking like freaking like yakety yak.
Yeah.
John never talked. This is a song I wrote when I was famous. and on one show he says, "This is the last song I ever wrote."
My
Oh wait,
God.
and on Heaven and Hell or something.
Yeah.
He said, "This is where you go when you die," and you said, "Yeah, but you're not gonna die." And he said, "Yes, I am."
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
And it was the last gig Steve played
And
with
he
him.
said, and he said, yeah, he said this. The song is Heaven and Hell, and he said this was about the place where you go if you've been good, or the place where you go when you've been bad. It's called Heaven or Abbey Road.
Yeah, Abbey Road
The tour.
Yeah,
The Abbey Road tour.
Yeah.
So, are you including that, like all that dialogue and stuff on the discs?
I will. I was thinking about trying to just do some bonus because I mean the stuff that goes on stage. I was saying this the other night. John is not. It's kind of like the Jay Giles band, but it's Peter Wolf. You know what I mean? Jay Giles doesn't ever say anything.
Yeah.
And John is just not that guy. I mean, he's funny, but you can't understand a word he says. But what I finally figured out was he can hear me in his in-ears. So if I just say, "Hey, man, you want to do this song, or what the hell did you play?" and it just starts a conversation, and it's amazing the things that we say on stage, and especially the shit that he says. It's like, so yeah. I mean, I'm trying to put as much of that stuff in there as possible, and it's finding out which tracks are going to live together, and what shows, if they're all going to just blend, or if because I have stuff from the 96 tour, and I have stuff from the 98, 99, and 01. So it's quite a collection. And the DAT machine's still working.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
That.
Lostex.
It's faders.
Yeah, it's faders.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good holiday weekend.
Yeah, it's 5
You
after.
too.
Oh, wow.
Have a great weekend.
Holiday to start.
Hey, well, listen,
That's
thanks
right.
for coming down and bringing us down with you.
Mousy, we're
Yes.
glad you feel fine.
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Jim, I'm glad you can make it, Jim. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Sam, it's great to see you.
You guys are all right. You're all right. No matter what Angus says.
Yeah.
No matter what Angus says, you're all right.
You're always welcome.
You're always welcome.
Yes.
Children
All right,
of
see
the
you next
lawn,
time.
have a great weekend.
All right.
See you soon.
Ciao.
Yes, the children. Goodbye, kids. Love you
Bye,
all.
guys.
Bye,
Love
children
you.
of the lawn.
Yeah, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye, Jim. Bye, Lenny. Bye, Joe. Bye, Angus.
Hey,
Bye,
wait a
Mousy.
minute.
I can't say
Wait.
goodbye. No.
Wait,
I'll say see you later.
Take care.
Bye,
Bye.
Jim.
Bye-bye.
I guess you get the joke, Steve.
Oh, the joke. You got the joke?
Go ahead. No, I'm the one who gets it.
Okay. Don't everybody yell out at one time.
Okay.
Why do Antiguan dogs have flat heads?
I don't know.
They run after parked cars.
Oh. Wow. Is that an original piece?
No, I heard that one a long time ago. It used to be Polish dogs.
Oh, Polish, yeah. I had to convert all my Polish jokes to drummer jokes.
But
Did you hear about the drummer that broke his arm raking leaves?
No?
He fell out of the tree.
Tell the little Lowe's.
What?
The Lowe's.
Oh, I got one for you, Lenny.
Good.
This young family is living. They have a little daughter, 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, and they're living next to a vacant lot. And one day they start to do construction on the lot, and they're building a house, right? So the little girl is sitting in the window every day, and she's just watching the men, bring the stuff back and forth and bringing the ladders and doing all the stuff. And she goes outside, she starts sitting and watching them every day. And they kind of invite her over. Hey, come on, you want to be part of the crew? Hey, yeah, come on, you're part of the crew. She gets them some coffee, or she'll go and bring somebody a hammer. They give her little jobs to do. And at the end of the week, they gave her $10. They said, man, you were great this week. And they give her a little envelope and a whole thing, right? So she's all proud. She goes back to her mother. Mom, look, Mom. And her mother says, well, tomorrow we're going to have to go right down to the bank. We're going to have to start an account. And she goes, oh, great. She's so excited. I mean, it's like, it's the first time she ever gets paid. So she goes to the bank. And she goes up to the teller and she says, I would like to start a bank account with my first paycheck. And the teller goes, well, that's amazing. What did you do to earn your first paycheck? And she says, I'm on a construction crew. And the teller says, that's amazing. She said, are you gonna be working again next week? And she says, yeah, if those motherfuckers at Lowe's would bring the sheetrock.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay.
Okay, have a great weekend, Liddy.
Okay. Bye-bye, Laurie.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Am I in trouble now?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, children of the lawn, that's it for our show. Have a great weekend and a great holiday.
Yes, have a great Monday. We're going to be
back on Tuesday.
Back on Tuesday. It's going to be a
That's
short week, but a long weekend. Stuff to do, places to go, things to eat. And if I don't see you in the future, I will see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. The pasture. The pasture.